So what we're going to do is go into closed position. That is where it leads, you have the fellow's hand draped over your left hand, her right hand draped over your left hand, down at your mutual waists. If her waist is below yours, maybe you want to blow her. If her waist is above yours, roll it. I mean, up here. Sorry. I know that there are lots of leads that are shorter than Paula's. Okay, and your hand should be on her back, near her shoulder blade, definitely on something hard, no kidney bleeding, please. So let's all do this. Okay, so East Coast, you've got your rock, step, triple, triple, rock, step, triple. Feel free to join me. Rock, step, triple, triple, rock, step, triple, triple. Leads are rocking on their left, all of those on their right. Rock, trip, trip, don't actually trip. Rock, trip, rock, trip. Okay, okay. So let's actually start with the lesson, okay? So the first part of the move that we want you to do is like a rock step, only instead of your benign rock step where you're both sort of opening up from each other, you're going to send her backwards and out. What if we screw it up? Sure.
Just so they know what their objective is.
So in the end, we want to be at pew, 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 pew. That's two moves.
It was serious.
Two moves. Another lead. Welcome and awesome. Okay, so we start out by doing a rock step where we leads don't go anywhere. We're just sort of staying in place, maybe even going a bit away from our followers. This establishes some tension. And where is that tension?
Elbows.
My elbow is not tense. Actually, yeah, one of my elbows is tense. The tension is along my right side, her left side. So this hand, it's flashy, it's good looking. This is a mighty hand, but it's not doing anything. So I don't need that hand. And then what am I going to do with that tension? I'm going to lead her the direction. I have a lot of tension. I'm going to lead her the direction that tension wants her to go, which is out. So if you've done a tuck turn, this is a very similar start, only instead of tucking her in, we're going to let her go. And if she stays there, that's how you know she's not following.
It's true.
1, 2. So, and what you want to do is connect up with two hands. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I end up with two hands. So actually, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh. So we're out here with two hands. We've got the hint of some tension, and we're going to get some tension by rocking backwards. So 5, 6 brings us over to our left leads and also left follows. So we go, oops, wrong foot. 5, 6, under the arm. On the triple step. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, under the arm. Please, you're going under the arm, not follows. Roll reversal time. People, leads especially, but follows, you're awesome, you're just following. Leads, you are noticing that you're rocking on the wrong foot.
And follows will also be rocking on top.
But you don't notice it because you're just following because you're awesome.
Okay.
And you're rocking on the wrong foot because that's the correct foot. Because you're left, right, left, right, left, right. Why am I rocking on the right? Because that's what foot I should be on. Right, left, right, left, right. 8 count move. Okay, how do you end up at the end of this move?
Yes.
Perfect. This is common. We can start from here even if like we hadn't just done that move. So let's connect up. Leads left, follows right. Second half. What we're going to do is we're going to take a rock step to our outside foot. So left leads, right follows. So rock, step. And you don't just do rock, step, and leave your arms there, leads. Let's flow with it. Open up a bit, and then come back. Rock, step. It's like you're swinging a baby.
Only you're never actually swinging the baby.
Only you don't actually swing the baby. Okay. What?
It's a little less dangerous.
So, as you come back on this step, your momentum, all of you wants to go to your right if you're a lead, left if you're a follow. So you go out, in, and you follow that on your triple step. But you don't indulge it, you check it. Triple step. So now like you've got a little bit of, what would that be? Tension, yes. It's weird to do a tuck with tension, but that is tension. As she wants to keep going that way, I want to keep going that way. But our connection is staying connected, and we've got that tension. And what does that tension want us to do? It wants us to go back that way. So we indulge it. And we go 5, holding her hand, but getting her started turning. 6, we let go of her and pivot through. 6. And then 7 and 8, we finish the turn. Triple step. And connect up again. Let's see. It's hard to do without me moment. Side, in, out, and check. Back, let go, and around. Connect up. And if we'd been dancing near to each other, we would have been about the same place. Actually, let's put the two things together.
Yeah.
So we're going to start from closed. We'll be rocking. And then we're going to give her some oomph. Triple rock on your wrong foot, on her arm, and out. Pow, 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 pow. So where do we end up here? We're right here. And we're ready to go into Charleston, or to go into Lindy Hop, or to go into Triple, whatever this is, East Coast. But what we're actually going to do, you're ready to go into Val, huh? But what we're actually going to do is none of these things. We're going to rock her like we did at the start, so she gets some tension, a lot of tension. Guys, don't like try to pull on her really hard. If there's tension, there's tension. If there's not, you're not going to artificially put it there. So, sorry. You got rock, step, triple. So what we're going to do is basically what we do if we were doing an inside turn. Step without the hand. We're going to have rock, step, triple, triple. Only we're going to do it rock, step, triple, triple. Do not shove your follows. Whip your follows. Get some rotational momentum on the rock. So when she comes back towards you, she's already turning this way. And then let her go at this point, and she'll triple step. Oh yeah. And so okay. So safety first. Remember, don't try and force the tension. Get her to open way up, and you'll have some tension there to work with. Then when you bring her back, just sort of shrug a bit. So we're starting in close. We're just sort of rocking back and forth. We're doing our dance. And we end up in close. And we rock, but we don't do our, when we rock, we do our stretch rock. Not as stretch rock as at the end, just a little rock. And then we lead her out, grabbing her right hand.
My left.
Her left hand, my right hand.
The one you're not already
We rock on the wrong foot and under the arm, using our momentum through to do that. Pow, 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 ra, ba, ba, da, ba, da, da, da. Okay, we'll do it 10. I didn't have any stretch, so I faked it. The real reason I wanted to do this was a vehicle for some other lessons. So I have a question for you guys. What dance are we dancing? Swing. I like that.
Hey, guys that aren't taking the class, could you keep it down so we can hear the instruction? Thank you.
So it doesn't really matter what dance you're doing. You could be doing East Coast and you're in about this place. Or you could be doing Lindy Hop and you'll end up in about that place. Yeah, if you do a circle, you're right here. Whack. So throw this move into whatever you want. We're just swing dancing. You're doing an 8 count, an 8 count, and a 6 count. It's not a specific dance. That's lesson number 1. But that's it. Lesson number 2 is we start the move off with a boo, boo, boo. And we end the move with a boo, boo, boo. Those are about the same. What makes them different? What's the difference between going and going? It's something in the right arm. And you want to lead that difference, please. And follows, you won't pick that difference up unless you're like glued to his hand. Avoid that hand if you want. Because if I'm like trying to lead the, whoa. If I'm trying to lead this, that's perfect. That's what happens if you're not connected to my hand. You don't know what I'm doing. You can't tell the difference between. You can't tell the difference between me putting you over there, me spinning you that way, or me whipping you over there. Okay, popping you over there. You really like that word, don't you? You prefer whipping? So you've got to be pressed into his arms, follows. And leads, there's not a lot you can do to make this happen. The follows, it's all up to you. You've got to be sort of hiking is whatever, right? Or like in, what's it called? In tension. You've got to have tension.
Although, that being said,
Not too
if I don't feel it from a lead, I won't sit back. So if you're not giving me that tension back, if you're not equaling what I give you, I'm not going to sit back into your hand.
She can't sit back without a safety net. If she thinks she's going to fall over, she won't hike. I had something else for you. Yeah, so you've got to have a good frame there. Oh yeah. So look at what we're doing. Are we doing this? Good, because we should be. We're relaxing back from our torsos, not our shoulders. If you relax back from your shoulders, 2 bad things happen. Well, 3 bad things. It hurts. Your arm straightens out because you're moving your shoulder even further back, and you don't want straight arms. And you lose some flexibility. Like even here, I can go a little bit further. If I do this, I can't go any further. So you can't lead cool rock steps or cool blues moves. That was a cool one. That's right. Pay attention to me. Don't look at her. She's about to say. Right off the name. Oh, second cool thing. So between the first and the second 8 counts, we're sort of boom, 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 shoom, going under our arm. But the 8 count doesn't end, and then we reset. And we're out of there. Sorry. Fine. The 8 count doesn't stop just because we hit the 8.